Okay, we're at the bottom of Upper Sycamore and we're waiting for our friend to come. He's going to help us test out face detection for mountain bikers in the woods. So when we did this test, we had face detection enabled on people and we had eye detection enabled because my friend wore a helmet but no goggles or glasses. So let's see how this worked out. Here's the first picture. He's coming towards me at a slow speed on the road and it focused, it looks like on his eye. So if I zoom in on it looks pretty clear. And all these pictures seem to pick up on his eye. These were going at a very slow speed. Now here we have the first one at a high speed and it seems like it got his eye pretty well. And the picture looks quite good. Let's go to the next one. Now it's focused on his chest, it looks like, or that pocket there. This picture looks a little less crystal clear in the face. The shirt looks pretty good. Let's see what happens as he gets closer. It's still focusing on his chest. Not crystal clear, but not too bad. Now it went up to his collar on this picture. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, that's looking bad. So I'm going to start deleting pictures and we'll see how many we have that are acceptable at the end. So I'm going to delete this one. Now this one I cut off his head. It's tough when you first have somebody coming along and it's the first time you're doing something. So this one came out lousy. However, I'm going to leave it in because it's really my fault. Same with this one. Same with this one, my fault. And this one, he's back in the frame, but out of focus. And it looks like it focused on something behind his shoulder, but he's clearly way out of focus. And so is everything in the background. We will delete that one. And this next one, it focused way above his shoulder, apparently on the background, even though that's not really in focus either. And then he went out of frame, and it looks like it focused on the tree behind here, somewhere back in here. Then, I missed them all together. This next picture, he just came into view. It looks like it focused on his front wheel. His front wheel does not look like it's in focus. Nothing looks like it's in focus. Next one. He's still not in focus, even though it looks like it focused directly on the center of his body. Next one, looks like it focused on his shoulder, but he's clearly not in focus. Next one, looks like it focused on his handlebar, but he's clearly not in focus. Okay, so I keep going on like this for 33 minutes, and I don't think you want to watch that. So I'm going to skip to the end and see the final results. This one, wow, that's the first time I've seen that. Focused with a whole mess of dots behind him off to the side, and that does not look like it's in focus. Here, he went up on a wall ride. It looks like it focused on the dirt and around his back wheel. It doesn't look crystal clear. Wow, this is weird. So it focused in here, even though he's way up above, and doesn't look terrible. Now that one, it focused in this area again, and same here, down there. So let's see, that's not in focus. This one focused on the whole right hand side of him. Doesn't have very good focus. This one, okay, he's hitting a jump, and that actually looks pretty good. It focused on his front wheel, it appears. Looks pretty well in focus. This one, looks like it focused in here. Doesn't look like it's in focus. Still not great. Seems to have gotten his helmet. It's acceptable, I guess. Not good, even though it focused apparently on his face. My split screen thing quit working and I lost all the content after this. So I'm just going to show you some of the final pictures I took, which were stationary, and they came out perfect. And it focused on his face. So that's my results. Definitely won't use face detection when I go to an actual event to photograph it because it's just not working out as well as I had hoped. I'm going to have to go to single point autofocus like I used to use on my Canon 7D. I haven't seen a huge improvement at all going to mirrorless and this whole new face detection thing, at least not for mountain bikers in the woods. For runners and people who are stationary, it's fabulous, but for mountain bikers in the woods, which I'm using this camera primarily for, it is less than spectacular. If you see anything that I'm doing wrong and have any suggestions on how to get clearer pictures, please let me know. Oh, I forgot something. I had 200 pictures, and as I went through them, I deleted off the ones that were not in focus, and I ended up with 129. That's 64.5% of my pictures came out okay, which is disappointing, to be honest with you. I'll include some video right now that I took of him while I was doing this photo shoot.
Kind of cheating starting from here, but
It's alright.
I'll go as slow as I can to start.
Okay, thanks for watching.